What's going on? What's good? It's your leading player, Ayanda MVP. Welcome to another episode of Color of Sound, where we find out more about the DJs that bring the vibe on the decks. And with me, it is a pleasure and an honor to welcome him because he is a good friend, but outside of good friend, he has been phenomenal over the years with doing the most on the decks, and he's also managed to drop his own music. Also, a movement that he's created just 2 years ago about the love of hip-hop, for the love of hip-hop, and that's why he also brings us the hip-hop floor on a monthly basis. And on top of all of that, he is a loving friend, a loving dad, and also a loving DJ. And that's why we always want him on our decks playing our favorite songs. Make some noise for the one and only DJ Speedsta.
Geez, what an intro, friend. Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, if you look back, you realize that you've actually done so much.
I was thinking about it in the car. I was like, do you think she's going to ask me when I started playing?
Do you even remember?
2008.
What?
So that's 17 years ago. That was the first time I pressed Q on the CDJ 100.
And you knew what you were doing, or you were horsing also there?
I was horsing a lot, but I had an idea because my brother was a DJ.
Yes. So did you learn from him?
I learned from his business partner because he used to play house. So his business partner played hip hop.
Oh, I see.
So his business partner was doing his masters at the time. And you know, when you're doing masters, you have like one class a week. So after school, I'd just go to his house and he'd teach me how to play.
Let's talk about your love for hip hop. Where did that come from?
I don't know, actually. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I think it came from the skate park.
Okay.
I was influenced. I liked like the kids that had like baggy clothes, FUBU clothes. And they were always listening to like Wu-Tang Clan. And I just thought they were really cool because like where I grew up, it was like punk rock, super panzola or hip hop. And I was just drawn to hip hop.
Jeez. Yeah. And now, I mean, you also started dropping your own music later on as you actually went into your DJ career. But outside of just DJing alone, you managed to also be a TV presenter. You actually managed to also drop music. How are you balancing everything? Because I mean, in my guess, DJing was your primary.
Yes. It's all part of one ecosystem.
Yeah.
If you think about it. But I kind of wanted to do it like that because my parents were like, what do you mean you're going to be a DJ only?
Yeah.
You know, so I was like, no, look at like a DJ Fresh. You know, I always used Fresh as I was like, yes, he's a club DJ, but he's also on the radio, he's also on TV. So that was always my idea of
branching out
and building like a sustainable career, you know.
Sure.
So you always want to know that you have that one or that two, those two paychecks that are definitely coming, and then everything else you kind of like free flow.
Yeah.
So that's how it all.
And before you got serious with the gigs, there was a lot of free flowing. But when did you actually start introducing management, bookings, road manager?
I mean, funny enough, till today, I manage myself.
Oh, nice.
I've never had a manager in my whole career.
Ah, cool.
I've had a team in the sense of a PA, which would do my admin.
Sure.
But I would lead, you know, she'll take my lead.
Yeah.
And then I had a driver who now turned into a road manager. So it's really been me. Only now is where I'm kind of shopping around for management.
Nice.
Just to kind of see if we can take things to the next level.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Let's go into the music space of DJ Speedsta. I mean, you've dropped notable songs that people still go crazy about. I mean, I still love Celebration to this day.
Thank you.
It is such a beautiful
That song is 10 years old.
Wow.
Special Somebody is even 10 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
2015. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And by the time this comes out, my album is out. Go check it out. It's called 120 Ocean View Drive.
That's right.
It's available everywhere.
I actually want to talk about the titles of your like songs and your albums. Sometimes it's a street name.
Yeah.
Remember Bottle Street?
Bottle Street.
Yeah.
Which was my debut album.
Yeah.
So now my sophomore is called 120 Ocean View Drive.
And where's that?
That was my address when I relocated to Cape Town.
Oh, I see. Yes, you were in Cape Town for like a year.
Yeah. So I moved to Cape Town for a year just to kind of like sit back, re-strategize, like find myself and understand where I exist in this ecosystem.
True.
And yeah, that's exactly what I did, and that's how I'm able to, you know, come out with fresh energy, you know, new vibes. And I thought it's quite cool to keep the home thing, the address thing going.
Yes, definitely. I see with new songs also, you're always with new acts or the sound that is trending right now with hip hop. I mean, you've teamed up with Tony Daimani, Zuchi, as well as Usmamane. You just said Devin, come. Let's gather.
Yeah.
What is the thought process behind your music when you actually do collaborations?
I mean, I try not to think about it too much.
Yeah.
First of all, I think that's how we made Celebration, all those songs. It's just by having fun.
Yeah.
So I think first of all, it's about having fun. I love studio sessions. I love us just chilling there, talking, laughing, playing card games, and then like things just come to mind, And it's always nice when things come to mind and you record it, and at the end of the session you have a full song. So I don't really put too much of a thought process into the music. It's really about let's have fun. But of course, sometimes you have a subject matter. For instance, when you're curating an album, it's like, okay, we need to make a song about love.
Yeah.
And then the artist will ask you, so how are you feeling? Like, what is it that you want to express? So man, like there's a song like we did with Roline, it's called Come Right Back. So I was like, yeah, dog, like, my lady's she's been pissing me off and I want to leave, but I don't want to leave because, I need to, when I think about it, I'm like the streets are cold, So then Roline, like, relays it like that into music where you always got to come right back. So that's basically, outside of having fun, the artist will always ask me, what do you want me to talk about?
Sure, true. And then they just like, mayo.
Yeah, that was a mistake. That was a big mistake.
What was the cause?
I don't know what Youngsters was on about. First of all, I didn't even know what he's talking about, and everyone thought the song was very random. Actually, it was actually supposed to be for Reason. It was supposed to be Reason's song, and then Reason was like, "This is garbage. Take it." Oh. I was like, "Say less." I say less. I got it.
Little did you know.
Yeah, and also even the way like we released it and stuff, it was very nonchalant. I was very like, oh guys, this is a nice song. Like, let's just put it out. It wasn't like, yo, this is gonna be a big record. So that was all a mistake.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to local hip hop, I don't want to say verses, but I want to say also with international hip hop.
Yeah.
Which one do you tend to sort of steer yourself towards when you're on the decks? Does it depend on the venue?
Depends on the venue, depends on the party. But from a listening perspective, just as a consumer, I am the most South African that you'll ever meet in your life. Like,
true.
Even like with my partner, when she met me and I was watching all this black TV, and she was like, this guy that watches, I'm like, yes, this is what I watch. I'm not on Netflix, I'm on Mzansi Magic.
Yeah.
So I listen to all South African music, not just hip hop. I watch all South African TV shows, etc. Like I said, I'm the most South African you ever find. Go Boca. But yeah, when I'm playing, it depends where I'm playing really. Yeah. But I think for the general public, it's more of the international stuff, I would say. Yeah.
Because the sing along and stuff. Because with the youth right now, songs are dropping maybe every 2 weeks. You got to keep up with it.
Exactly.
Keep up with the culture as well.
Yeah.
Do you keep up? Do you find yourself?
I try and keep up, but I also try and still my age because I can't keep up with everything. That's just the reality of it. So yeah, I mean, I stay locked in. I keep some of my younger guys be like, yo, have you seen this? Have you heard this? And I'm like, I don't know.
Now.
I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what it means, but thanks for putting me on, So yeah, I keep my ears glued to the streets always. But like I say, I'm at my age as well.
Yeah,
and I've got a different taste, different flavor.
Absolutely.
People ask me, why don't you drop music every year? Because I'm like, I don't make music like that. My music is not music you drop every day. It's thought out. We've thought about it, and even when you hear it, you're like, okay, and it's a song you'll be able to play in 10 years. So if I'm dropping songs just in J, albums just in J,
that's why
for me it doesn't work.
That's true, and that's why the likes of Celebration and Mayo are still
there, yeah.
Especially on radio, which is like still the biggest medium where people just collect music.
For sure.
What's your favorite gig? Like your ultimate, like this gig, if I could do it again over and over.
Damn, I don't think it's a gig that's happened yet.
Okay.
But my ultimate gig would be to have like a not a talk show, like a fun show. I want to call it a fun show. Like, remember how the Fat Joe show used to be with DJ Really Deep? That kind of a vibe. That's my ultimate.
That's coming up.
That's coming up soon.
That's
coming up soon. I've shot something. I've been pitching it, so that's gonna come.
Cool, exciting times.
That's gonna come, yeah.
All right, let's talk the hip hop floor.
Yeah.
How did that come about? What were you thinking, and how did you envision it? And is it actually coming to life the way you wanted it to?
Yes. Yes, it's coming to life a lot quicker than I thought.
Yeah.
It's just been a blessing for me. To tell you the truth, I didn't have any more gigs because as a hip hop DJ, you know, there's only one set.
Yep.
So it's like other genres and one hip hop DJ, you know, so
short amount of time.
For 45 minutes, you know, so I didn't have any gigs, to tell you the truth, you know, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna invite like a couple of my friends and play for them, and we'll record it and put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, similar to what you're doing. And then I had more people saying, no, we'd love to come to where we are now. And it was quite a shock because it's hip hop for 8 hours. You know, we play hip hop for 8 hours under the sun. But
absolute bliss though.
Yeah, no, I want, like, people are enjoying it. And I think it's nice because I always wanted it to be like a daytime vibe.
Yeah.
So you can go home at a reasonable time. It always happens on a Saturday. You can still go to wake up for church the next day. So far so good. I'm sure by the time this comes out, we'll be on Channel O. Yeah, so we're officially on Channel O, and you still gotta come record a set, please.
I'd love to.
So yeah, man, that's going very well, and I'm also about to introduce the mixtape series. I'm doing a mixtape series under the hip hop floor. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of exciting things happening around the hip hop floor, and I think it's nice to see that there are still a lot of people who love hip hop, you know.
Yeah.
And they want to have the option of no, let me go listen to hip hop. Let me go listen to whatever I like to listen to.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's cool because it also puts us in a position where we don't have to mind whatever else is happening. We're just doing our own thing, staying in our lane, not bothering anybody. You know, I've always said my whole career, I don't want to be number one, but I want to be number 3. Then I can be number 3 forever.
Yeah.
Number 1, you gotta.
Yes, that's true. You gotta move down at some point.
Number 3, you coasting the whole time.
Yeah. What's the one thing that you would love people to remember your legacy by?
Be like, that guy fought for South African hip hop.
Nice.
And with a big smile on his face, always.
Wow. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you.
All right, now. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's the pleasure, speaking to greatness. You know what I mean? And now the greatness is about to come through on the decks.
Yeah.
Witness the hip hop coming through on this floor. Let's go.
Let's go.